Hey there, I've been spending a while trying to figure out how I want to introduce all of this, and well, I figured this is kind of the best way. We'll do it like the outro. So yeah, just kind of wanted to talk before I go on this trip. Obviously, this is future me. I've been on it already. I already know how it goes. You'll have to watch the video for see how it all ends up. But yeah, that being said, I just kind of want to talk about the trip and the bike. So starting off with the trip, it's a big one. For me, it's a bit ambitious, but we're going to ride the Chilterns. We've got a 2-loop run. It's usually 3 loops, the official route, but we've cut it down to 2 to work within 2 working days. So it's about, I think it was 190 kilometres just underneath it. And it was just shy of 2,500 metres of climbing. Now, I know I mentioned this a couple of times through the video, but I'm not the world's fittest man. I'm pretty content with a day of riding with like 500 metres tops. So, yeah, doing 1,000+ metres of climbing both days, and the second day in particular when I'm going to be knackered, it's ambitious, as I said, but it's worth it. As you'll see from the video, the views are just absolutely superb. I had an absolute blast on this bike, and I mean, speaking about the bike now, we might as well get into it. So this is my Genesis High Latitude. It's meant to be an XC bike, but for me and my style of riding, this is more of a trail bike now. I got 120mm of travel on the front, 1x11 SLX, just really nice, reliable stuff. That Thompson seat post in particular, that is a lifesaver. It doesn't do anything particularly amazing in this ride. The most impressive thing it does is just survive my weight. I'm 113 kilos, and having me bouncing around on that saddle all day for, up to 8-9 hours, that and a saddle pack on the bag, or on the back rather, it takes its toll on the seat post. So I've bent a couple in the past, but this one survived. So I'm very happy with this one. But yeah, no, that being said, there's not much more to say about the bike. It's a little bit different to how I rode it on the trip. I've since the trip had a brake upgrade, but we'll discuss that later. And also got 2 new tyres, but you'll see what happens on the ride. But yeah, no, it's 2015 technically XC bike, but really trail bike that I use for my bikepacking trips. And honestly, I love it. This is by far the most comfortable I've ever been on this bike, and it showed for this trip because, as I said, it was bloody ambitious. I am really quite happy I managed to survive it, and as I say, I'm sure somewhere in the video, I'm very much looking forward to trying again in summer, and hopefully going to do the triple loop instead, and also hopefully with a bit less gear. But I'm not going to kind of ramble on too much. There's not much more to say. Really, I'm just going to let you get into the video. It's a long one. It's a long one for sure. Don't expect anyone to really watch it, but I know a select few people will be. And, well, yeah, I'll let you get on with it. Alrighty. Just setting off. Trying to go get to the train station. Got a 15-minute ride, go get some brekkie. And, yeah, get on the train.
Welcome aboard the Southwestern Railway service to Reading. Calling at Egham, Virginia.
Would you like to say hi to the camera, mate? Oh, lucky it wasn't me. we got? Yeah, 73 kilometres left. One big old puncture and a fucking messy wheel. So let's hope we don't get fucking another one because I don't have any other tubes aside from yours. So let's let's try and get without any more punctures. That would be good. That was a bit bigger than I thought. Thank you. Alright, coming up to Henley-on-Thames. Oh, we're in Henley-on-Thames. There you go. Cool little view. I can zoom that in, there we go. Not gonna be very stable, but hey. Pop back out. There we go. Yeah. Is it picture time? Oh, it's picture time. Oh. I mean, look at that. Don't think video does it justice. It's never going to feel natural doing this, but got to talk a little bit. We've just come down, I've just been told 2.2 kilometres of single track, just coming out of there. And we've got all these kind of fields left and right of us. It looks absolutely amazing. I mean, we didn't have to pedal once coming down that. It was well worth the climb. I mean, you know, maybe a little bit bumpy. I can see I've used a lot of my travel on the fork. You'll kind of see as I get closer that red A-ring on the stanchion there. That is, yeah, I mean, that's, what, 2/3 of my travel? And that's just going down a slope. So not great, but I mean, look at the views. Right, I need to focus a little bit for this, but oh my god. It's louder than the lamb. Oh mate, you have no idea. So we've just been downhill all through there, somewhere. I think we started about up there. God, it's good. Like, you don't have to pedal at all. It doesn't feel like we've been doing heaps and heaps of climbing. Like, we've just made our way up this high. And I mean, to think we've come down so far downhill, and we're still pretty high up. So yeah, this has been sick so far. And the tyre's holding up. Happy days. I mean, you know, touch wood just in case. Yeah, just look at that. Oh, that's pretty sick. And then that's where we're going, into the middle of nowhere. How bloody good is that? Right, just stopped off in a little town called Watlington for food. We actually found a co-op and it didn't show up on the map, so we got lucky finding this. But yeah, my God. Oh, tough stuff so far. Had to come off trails to come down here. It's only about 2 minutes back up. But we'll see what Wahoo says. They may get rerouted, we'll see. But yeah, try and get some food from the co-op next. Right, good little lunch break. Definitely need a whiz now. Yeah, bottles refilled with lovely cold water you can't see because it's behind the truck. Had like, what was it, 130 grams of carbs for lunch?
For you.
Yeah, for me. Yeah, not for you so much. Yeah, that should be heaps. And now it's time to tuck on. I mean, how far have we gone? We have... There we go. Oh, 48k. But I mean, granted, that's okay. We've had to go back to town, but it's about 45k.
Okay.
And so far, we've done 3 hours of riding, so average 16k an hour, which is a little bit slower than usual, but it's okay. And yeah, happy days. It's 2 o'clock, so yeah, as long as we average 16k an hour for the next 2 hours, we're basically at the campsite. So yeah, trying to get a move on. Right, quick inventory check as well. See what we got hanging about. Got some nice jelly babies, got some square bars, these little banana bar things. Well, they're not banana ones, but they're still yummy. Got some gels. And then you compare the professional, right here, compare his to my bag of goodies. Oh, the bike's going. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, mate. Mars bars for days. You know, 2 bananas to keep healthy. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Even though we've burnt, you know, easily a day's worth of calories so far, and we're only halfway there. We'll do, fucking another 2 of them in there. Got them on a quick release. Alright, yeah. Extra goodies in there. These are like some nasty jelly sugar cubes, and they are absolutely horrid to eat, but they have heaps of carbs in, so they're like basically emergency food. But yeah, right, time to get a move on. Enough rubbish. So, quick pause just to show you the view. I mean, look out there. How bloody sick is that? This is 100 metre climb, by the way. Now, I don't know what the sequence of events is going to be for my video, but I'm 113 kilos. My bike is another 25. That man up there weighs a lot less than me. So he's kind of powering on getting up here, and I'm just going to waddle up and not burn too much energy, because I can cycle on this sort of gradient, but bugger me, yeah, no, it's going to be a bit too much for me, so got to be smart, just going to walk it and just enjoy the scenery. It's all a bit dull, but I mean, it's once we get to the top, it's going to be gorgeous, so it is worth it. But yeah, I think I'm about halfway, so I'm just gonna keep powering on. No idea what that is. That's a big old thing. Just crossed the motorway too.
You just to see if I'd be missed, and I saw my fortune scrawled out up against the wall in a crowded marketplace in a town I can't recall, and the teller told me that I would be young, I would fall, and my new friends always assured me that it always surely falls from God. We found religion in a dirt.
Well, won't be able to see it. But yeah, that says, bike's trying to go. That says it's orange for, what's it called? Not elevation, your angle. Can't think of it. Oh, incline, there you go. Orange incline. That looks a bit more than orange. God, that looks awful. Right, time for some hiker bike. Yeah, I might show you in a sec, come on. Yeah, there you go, just starting it. Right, how long to go? Was it 15k? Yeah, right, 15k to go. Like 100 and probably like 20 meters of climbing, which is going to suck because we're literally going to lose 100 meters going down into the next town, and then you've got to climb another 100 meters back out of a town to get to the pub. So it's a bit crap, but that's okay. That's all right. There's a nice few pints and a meal at the end of that. So yeah, and a place to stay, which is the important bit. So yeah, time to get a move on and then do this last 15k.
San Cristobal, now I feel that I've come far enough to give you a call, give you a somewhere you leave somewhere behind, and I saw my fortune scrawled out up against the wall in a crowded marketplace whose name I can't.
Oh right, I'm already out of breath for this one, but 2 kilometre climb, 2.4. Here's in. Go on, beast. Straight to the top. I've just walked up that little yellow bit, and then I'm gonna get back on the bike now for the green, and go back and climb up the red. 104 metres by the way of elevation here. So yeah, I'll be back at the top. Yeah, bloody lucky the pub's coming soon. Look at that. It's gonna be a rough one, and we're going back downhill. So that's always sick. Right, I'm gonna put this away so I'm going quick. Oh yeah, I don't think they designed the route to bike pack like this. I think it's more of a glamping sort of thing, because you've got to wheel your bike up this. I mean, you've got to remember this bike is 25 kilos at least. And I've got to go up that still. That was tough down there. That's even worse. Oh, that's awful. So yeah, better get started. Just adding insult to injury this. Tree decided, yeah, it wanted my visor. Not broken at least, so that's a bonus. Now let's get back up. Oh, I know, right? Oh, look at that. Kind of worth
to give me a call, so you're calling now, but I lie and I tell you that I moved.
typical. Just made it. Only just. God, that is annoying. Oh well. Sort that out tomorrow. Alright, so no need for a wake up face. That's I know everyone does it, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, so woke up this morning, it's like 7:30 now. It rained a little bit last night, it froze a little bit last night. Ryan, who's just over there somewhere, is absolutely frozen in his tent. But his setup, it's not quite a tent, it's a tarp. I was just about okay. The sleeping bag came in clutch. But yeah, it's really time to start the day, so I need to get a move on. Yep, so predicted to be like 5 degrees last night, and there is frost on the ground. You can't really see it, but it's very much there. That got very cold. All right, I'm going to head to the toilet. Big up the porta potty. Don't need to go squat in a field. It's going to be nice. I'll get myself sorted out. Okay, business complete. Just walking back. So, weather report said it was going to be cloudy today. Look at that. Oh, today's going to be absolutely mint. It's going to be hard. It's going to be bloody tough, but it's going to look amazing. I mean, look at my bike. I'm pretty sure it's frosted over, and I've still got to fix my flat tyre. So that's project number 1 this morning. Right, quick pop-up again. Found out there's actually frozen water on the bike. Look at that. What the hell? God, it got way colder than it was meant to. I got lucky. How would you rate your experience sleeping?
Not good. So everything on the inside is wet. I've got bivvy that's wet, sleeping bag that's pretty wet, emergency blanket that I had to put on at 2 AM because I was wet. Other than that, not too bad. Yeah. Managed to get a little bit of sleep, so not too bad.
Yeah. Well, at least we got a bit, because I bloody well need it today.
Yeah.
Right. Oh. Yeah, what do you want to do? What's your game plan? Because I'm basically good to do whatever, because I'm warm.
How are you warm?
I don't know.
I need about 10 minutes to centre myself.
Yep.
And then, yeah. And then I figure out getting out.
I'll have a look around. Right, well, there we go. I don't know how much more is frozen. I mean, that is going to be horrid to work with. I'm pretty confident the banana's mostly frozen. It's definitely quite firm. So that is my breakfast basically. And just, yeah, look at the rest of that one. Look at all of that. This is a true test of these things. I've never used these before. Might not be waterproof. They should be, but I mean, you never know. Oh, but bloody hell, that's not going to be fun. Well, I'm going to go stay warm. All packed back up. Bananas defrosted. Just got to do the bloody puncture and yeah, get started for the day. Clouds came back. Bit of a shame, but still some blue sky over there, and we are heading that way. So if any luck, it'll stay a bit more blue. But yeah, God, it's not fun packing back up, but it's got to be done. So yeah, all right, I'm going to crack on for puncture and get a move on.
I guess it's really goodbye. Told me all your secrets.
Oh, tough work, eh? Absolutely sucks having to climb. Oh, but worth it. Check that out. Bit awkward trying to show you while I'm climbing, but yeah, mate. Views are great. The climbs suck, but they're worth it. I'm just gonna keep on powering on. I mean, these are killing me, but we'll make it. It'll be okay. I'm gonna put the phone down.
I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home.
1.5, I'll do.
Don't say you don't know.
Right, I've barely even started this. Look at that. I don't think the camera does it justice. That's such a big bloody hill. I think, well, I've got 43 metres. That's about 43 metres of climbing. Oh, mate, I'm going to hop off soon because I'm not bad on my legs doing this. That's going to suck big time. Something seems a little bit off about this one. Pretty sure we're cycling down a river. But yeah, it's okay. Luckily not too deep. But yeah, don't know if we're meant to be here. Right, little victory chat. I think that's probably the hardest climb I've ever climbed all the way up. No hiker bike, that was, I think it was 96 metres, and you can see we're literally just finishing it. 1 more metre of elevation, which isn't much. That's going to say summit for me, which is nice. That graph, it shows you about elevation is complete and utter rubbish. That green section was more like bloody orange the entire time. Oh. Didn't even tell me summit. But hey, I'm very happy with that. I'm happy I didn't have to hop off and walk because it is easier to ride your bike than walk it, especially with this much weight. But yeah, happy days. So I'm going to keep on going. All right, last big climb from the last little video I did where I made up the last 100, and now got 80 more to do. Past that is like little ups and downs, but it's mostly downhill until home. So yeah, just need to get started. As you can see, yeah, 78 left. Over 1.6 kilometres. Gonna suck. Has to be done though. Damn good view. What's this, 30k to go roughly. And most climbing done. Yeah, got like 2 hours to get back to Reading. Take they fallen.
It's not the first time.
Well, right, yeah. Bloody good views up here. Right, last little one of these. Much bigger trip than I expected. Extra like 300 metres of climbing. Did 106k today. It sucked, but we're done. And now we get big. So I'm gonna go eat and get this all set up. So, quick little at work video. I was having a look over my tyres because obviously I had to fix the front one since it's no longer tubeless. So I'm making it so. Found out in the rear tyre, we've got this in here, and it's either going to spew seal into my face, or it's going to seal, or it's sealed. Let's see. Hey. We got lucky, it's not really sealing. Oh, it is just about, it's trying. Oh, okay, pretty much has. Well, okay, one way or another, that is bloody lucky. Because we only had one more spare tube, so that would have been both tubes in my bike. I can still hear it going. I don't think it's quite going to seal, so yeah, we got like insanely lucky with that. That was stuck in there since last night and not leaking. So yeah, that's good. That is good. That's not causing issues. But yeah, I'm going to get it sorted out now. But yeah, good advertisement for going tubeless. At least when you have sealant in your tyres. That does help a lot. You know, I've just spent the last half an hour trying to record an outro for this, and it's just too long. I'm going to simplify things. So basically, I kind of wanted to very briefly touch on the pros and cons of the ride, like the good and the bad. Bad, easy one to start off with. Obviously, fat old punctures start the day, and that ruined my tubeless, unfortunately. And not to mention, I found out I had no sealant in both tyres. There was a bit, but it wasn't enough to do anything meaningful. So, yeah, that front puncture kind of really set things off to a bad start. And then, not to mention, only having one tube on my bike when we really could have done with 2. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. That being said though, the only other bad thing was the actual route. The route was like 99% amazing. It was just that extra climbing you had to do that I wasn't ready for. I think in the future it's a good learning experience just to know to double check a route and actually verify how much climbing there is. Because if I would have known there was like an extra kind of 300 metres at the end of the day, that would have been really helpful. But otherwise, excluding the bad stuff, everything else was really good. The actual bike as a system just worked unbelievably well. No hiccups, the shifting was awesome. It all rolled well, it all felt comfortable. I didn't even need my gloves for most of the trip, and usually I need my gloves for an entire trip. In the meantime, since that trip, we got 2 new tyres and we got some new brakes. These brakes are a bit overkill for what the bike actually is. They're 4-pots by SRAM. They're the DB8s, because you can get them cheap as, and I know they're good brakes. Obviously for an XC bike, which this isn't really anymore, let's be honest, very overkill. But for me, I was having braking issues on that trip with the 2-pot Diors I had, so definitely need an upgrade. Outside of that, the bags worked wonderfully. The Kanga on the front was really handy for the tent and the sleeping bag. The seat pack from Outkip was just unreal. That was super good. Really great experience too. It didn't kind of wobble around too much. But otherwise, I'd say, yeah, overall, that trip was like a 8 or 9 out of 10. The only thing that dragged it down was just all that extra climbing. But outside of that, it was beautiful. It was so good. So I'm looking forward to doing that again in summer. We're going to do the 3 loops next time, because we only did 2. But yeah, just to keep it short and sweet, I'll cut myself off there. So hopefully you watched through most of this. I wouldn't be surprised if you fell asleep. But yeah, I'm going to go get all this together and, well, move on.